Hey guys, it's Rakers from Social Media Daredevil, and today we're going to talk about leads and how to actually get them to stick. So the first thing I want to do is clarify the difference between a lead and a referral. So a referral is someone that their friend or family member has already told them all about your school, sold them on the idea, and they're pretty much good to go. We're talking about leads. So this is somebody that probably signed up online, maybe saw something on Google or even a Facebook ad. So one of the biggest factors in getting these leads and actually getting them into your school to try the free class or free week is response time. The average response time for a web form, so somebody signs up and the average response time that somebody actually gets in contact with them is 17 hours. And if you're thinking, hey, that's not too bad, that's within a day, you're dead wrong. That's really bad. That's the average, and we need to be way, way better than that. I'm going to tell you why. So if you've ever had somebody sign up a form on your website or a Facebook ad, and you've had trouble contacting them, most likely it's because you didn't contact them fast enough. So MIT did a study. They're pretty smart people. And what they found is that if you contact somebody within the first 5 minutes, you are 100 times more likely to get in contact with them versus just 30 minutes later, let alone 17 hours. In other words, if you want to contact them, you need to be quick. So aside from just being able to contact them, the odds of you booking an actual, now in their case they were doing a demo, but for you guys that would be a free class or free week, the odds drop 21 times from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. That's huge. 21 times just within 5 minutes to 30 minutes. So if you don't get to them within the first 5 minutes and you get to them maybe 30 minutes later, the odds of you actually booking that appointment, booking that for them to come in with that free class drop 21 times. And you're 4 times less likely to get them to come in if you wait from 5 to 10 minutes. So you have that 0 to 5 minute range, which is really, really good, super hot. But even just 5 to 10 minutes, it decreases 4 times in that little period. So, what are we trying to say here? You've got to contact them right away. So why is this response time such a big deal in the mind of your potential new student? Here's why. Because consider that, think about it this way. So you've thought about buying something, you were at the store, you have it in your hand, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know, I kind of should buy it, I kind of shouldn't buy it. But then you walk up to the register and you realize there's a long line. And the longer you're waiting in that line, the longer you have time to start going, do I really need this? And we talk about this in another video called The Big Three, but you start thinking, do I really need this? Do I really need this now? There's a long line. And do I really need this from this store, right? So all that time you have is time for people to talk themselves out of the quote-unquote commitment that they just made. And you cannot let them do that. You want to get them while they're still somewhat motivated, right? They signed up a form. They're like, okay, I got to do this. I need to do this now. It's a free class. It's a good opportunity. You got to get them while they're still in that mindset and not after they've had 17 hours or even 30 minutes to talk themselves out of that quote-unquote commitment that they just made. So here's another important fact. 75% of consumers do business with the first person that contacts them. So what does that mean? If they contacted you and 2 other schools, whoever contacts them first, they're 75% more likely to do business with them than you. Or maybe it's not another school, it's just another activity. So if it's parents looking to get their kids involved in something and you take 17 hours and the soccer coach calls them back within 5 minutes, that kid's going to be in soccer, not in your school. So it's super, super important. So you have to ask yourself this very important question. What would a 100 times increase in contact ratio do for your school? And what would a 21 time increase in actually getting them into your school do for your conversion rate? Probably huge. If you are owning a school, you have to set up a plan to be able to contact somebody within 5 minutes. So if that means setting up automatic responses, whether it's email or a text that can go out automatically, and I'll have some resources for you in the links below. If that's what it means, or saying, okay, I'm coaching, so while I'm coaching during these times, I have to have somebody answering the phone or getting notifications when we get a lead in right away so that they can contact them. So those are things you really want to start thinking about so that these leads don't just ghost and disappear. All right, so thanks for watching. Again, this is Rakers from Social Media Daredevil. Thank you for watching, and I hope these are helping you become better at growing your school. We'll see you in the next video.